Hi, I'm Melinda Jennison from Streamline Property Buyers. If you're located overseas, you may not be aware of what's actually happening here in the Brisbane property market, because headline news around the Australian property market does not apply right now to what we're seeing here in Brisbane. Brisbane as a property market is very different to the larger markets of Sydney and Melbourne. Since the onset of the pandemic here in Australia, with border closures, we've seen a massive decline in the number of international migrants. Now, the two cities that are suffering most because of that are Sydney and Melbourne, which are the two locations where international migrants tend to occupy first. Brisbane, however, is dominated by interstate migration. So whilst right now the borders are closed, we have seen a surgence again in the demand for those wanting to relocate for affordability, a better lifestyle, and a better outcome as a result of the pandemic. Now, in terms of property prices, again, Brisbane has definitely outperformed the larger markets of Sydney and Melbourne. We've seen very little price disparity or price change. In fact, when we look at the overall median change since the start of the pandemic until now, we've only seen dwelling values decline by 0.6%, which is negligible. When we break that down to the housing market and the unit market, there's definitely more risk in the higher density unit market in the inner city locations. From an investment perspective, there is a high level of vacancy in that asset class and in specific locations. The housing market, however, is extremely strong. We've seen good price growth still in a number of locations, and this is being driven by owner-occupiers, where it has never been cheaper for Australians to borrow money because interest rates are at record lows. Now, the price to income ratios here in Brisbane are a lot lower than they are in Sydney and Melbourne. The average mortgage size here in Brisbane is a lot lower than it is in Sydney and Melbourne. And this is what is driving our market. We're seeing interstate migrants actually purchase property in Brisbane sight unseen, which is quite a risky strategy. So if you are looking to purchase an investment property, or you're looking to relocate back to Brisbane and you're wanting expert assistance, we may be able to help. All you need to do is book in for a free call. We'll discuss your personal circumstances, and then we can help you understand the service that we can provide for you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for taking the time to tune in. Bye for now.